Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about happiness
or hard times without the people you love. Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next, I ask for strength from the Lord up above, cause I've been strong so far, but I can feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it for good. Get it back and use it for good, and touch the people how you did like before. I'm tired of living with demons cause they always inviting more. Think being broke was better. Now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect to all my niggas out there living in debt, cashing minimal checks. Turn on the TV, see a nigga Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely, and as a nigga who was once in your shoes, living with nothing to
Yo, what is poppin'? Before the video starts, I just want to let you all know that I give readings, just like the ones that you see every Monday on my channel. I give on point Orisha Tarot card readings for singles and also for couples. I also do natal chart consultations. My Everything is Everything reading is by far my bestseller. If you want to check out any of these services, please visit my website at www.bandclaptv.com. And also, when you go to that website and you scroll down, you will see a link to go to my shadow work class. In this time that we're in right now, shadow work is very, very important. Getting to know yourself, your inner child, really knowing who you are. All of these things are extremely important, and I have a very, very informative self-paced course. Shout out to Spiritual Ascension University and Melanie the Spirit Doula for allowing me to be able to give you all this very, very priceless course, if I do say so myself. So again, if you want to check these things out, go to my website, www.bandclaptv.com. All right, on with the video. Yo, what is poppin', Patreon family? Not necessarily top of the week. I was kind of fighting over if I want to do a live stream or just do a video, but you already know what time it is. It is your boy, Mr.BandClap, with a late edition of the On Point Orisha Tarot forecast spread. What I want to do for my patrons when I do these on Point Orisha Tarot, if you all are interested in learning about how you can take these forecast spreads and put it to your own natal chart, so you can, you know, kind of see what personally you may be expecting, shoot me a message. Let me know if this is something that you all will be interested in. I'll do a little bit on this, you know, since this is strictly for the patrons. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this. So this is the spread for the 14th to the 20th of December of 2020. As you know, this right here is the just the overall things that you should be expecting, some things that may be going on with this week. All of these are categorized by date, but this doesn't mean that you may go through, you may witness these particular things on that particular day. So it's just something for you to be cognizant about. We got the baby issue in the building. We got the beautiful Yemoya in the building. And we also have Oshun and Isis in the building. And they're so cute. All right, let's get started. Okay. So for the overall, we got this 6 of air. We also got the 3 of water. And we also got the Iku card. Very important. Very, very, very important. Very important. And I knew that this Iku card, I knew that that's what it was. In the YouTube version, I figured that that's what it was, but I didn't know where it was. I didn't know if it was upright or reversed. So, very clear message here. Very, very clear message. Everything happens for a reason too. So we know that Iku represents great transformations. That's all we've been talking about this whole time. In every different aspect, we've been talking about great transformations. And we're all going through them right now. So what is the transformation? You got this 3 of water. This 3 of water, this is victory, good fortune, possibilities favoring triumph, success, and prosperity. Things end as they started. The effect comes from a positive cause that will bring us pleasure and emotional stability. So this is what you deserve. This is what you've been doing your spiritual work all this time in order to manifest this. And it's showing that the universe has granted you this request. So this is what's coming in. But right now, there's going to be a lot of mental distractions. There's going to be a lot of mental distractions right now. And this is where you got to look into your natal chart, so you can see exactly what distractions are you going to go through. Exactly what distractions are you going to go through. Look at your natal chart and see what you got in your 6th house, and also look into your natal chart so you can see where is Aquarius in your chart, because this is where you're going to rebel, or this is how you're going to rebel, because we already know that it's going to be a mental distractions, stuff to distract you mentally. And then this 6, you got to look at what house. That's the work house. So this means you might, while you're doing your work, that's why you got to see what house or what zodiac sign and what planets are in this 6th house. You know, and that's going to show you the type of work that you've been doing. And wherever Aquarius is at, this is where the distractions is going to come in. So with me, I got Aquarius in my 5th house. You know, that's my creative energy. You know, that's the house of Oshun. This 5th house Aquarius energy is the main reason why it took me so long to do this particular reading. There's been a lot of distractions, a lot of dispersions, and since it's in Aquarius, it's gonna affect me energetically. It's gonna affect my creative energy. So whatever this means in your chart, because this 3 of water, look what's in your 3rd house. Look what's in your 3rd house. And that's going to give you it's going to give you a synopsis of what you need to be, really, really focusing on right now. Because 3 of water, this is where the mindset meets the magic. This is where the mind meets the magic. And with this being upright, this is talking about making an exodus. You're finally ready to make that exodus from the environment that's keeping you like this, and it's keeping you stagnant. So now, with the things that's going on planetarily right now, this is now upright. So now you got the okay. The transformation is happening, and this what is on the horizon. So you need to figure out in your natal chart, where are these distractions gonna come at to try to keep you from seeing this, to try to stop this transformation from happening. Very important. So let's see what Monday has for us. So we got the message from fire reversed. We got the 10 of air reversed. That's actually a good card reversed. Okay. This card. Okay. So you got Iku, which is like the Santa Muerte, which is like Akasha. This could also be Akasha. This could also be Isis. This could also be Mayat. This Iku is very encompassing. This could mean Madame Brigitte. There's versions of Oya that represent this Iku energy, but it's all about change. It's all about change. So if you feel your energy being low because of these distractions, that's why it's very important for you to figure out what this applies, how this applies to you. What distractions are lowering your energy, because this is what you're transforming into. This 10 of air reversed, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes card. The 10 of air. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes card. And this is the don't let yourself down card. The fairies and the sylphs. This is the don't let yourself down card. It says this is the card that represents a old, mature man or a woman who is a dreamer, sensible, melancholic, inspired, a poet, an artist, a teacher, a writer, a scientist, someone with a fine character, with strong convictions, someone who is faithful and tender. So this is the reason why you being this fairy and this sylph is the reason why you're transforming now into the phoenix that rose from the ashes. And this is now what you should be expecting. So it's okay right now for your energy to be a little low because you don't want to give in to the distractions. And if your energy is feeling low, if your spirit is feeling low because you feel like that you got to stand alone, you feel like that, you feel like you're doing this alone because you don't want to give in to the BS that everybody else is being distracted. This talks about do not lose hope if your energy seems to disappear. Find strength in your soul family. Listen to their advice and pay much attention to their suggestions. You know, we got a bunch of Orishas that is they just want you to call on them. You know, they just want you to say what's up. You know, you got Yemoya. She's like, yo, oh, Yemoya actually came up in this reading actually. So it's crazy that I got Yemoya right here. Do not allow only ashes to remain after all of your work. Reinforce your defenses, enliven your optimism. This is what's going to keep you sane while you're going through this phoenix rising from the ashes. You know, very important. So let's see what Tuesday has for us. We got so this is the Babalawo Orisha reversed. And then we got that is the 6 of fire, another 6. We had the 6 of air right here. And now we got the 6 of fire. But this is a direct answer to this. Let's see what else we got. This is the 7 of fire. So we got the 6 of fire right here, and that's upright. And then we got the 7 of fire right here, and it's upright. Very, very high, like Sagittarius is, y'all gonna end with a bang. Like y'all, this is like the Sagittarius finale right here. So if you were doing the work that you were supposed to do during Sagittarius season, Capricorn season is going to be so beautiful. Yep. So this is the reason why. This is the reason why you're transforming into this victorious type of you're transforming into this victory right now. This is the reason why you're transforming into this 3 of water, because you were cool, calm, and collected. You know, you didn't give in to the temptation. You were inspired. You were doing all the righteous things that you were supposed to do. And because you had such a good heart, you always ended up in hot water. This is the Oshun. This is the Oshun card. When Oshun, since she's the queen to be, you know, she had to do a lot of things that she really didn't want to do. But she had to do it for the kingdom. She had to get into a lot of relationships that she didn't want to get in. She had to, you know, participate, you know, do things that she really didn't want to do. But she had a responsibility to uphold. And a lot of times she had to bear the brunt of the pain and suffering alone, even though the things that she was doing was to help the community, was to help the people. So this is talking about a person who was a poor righteous teacher. You know, they had a lot of knowledge, but you know, they didn't really they didn't really have the financial to balance it out. You know, they helped a lot of people out, but they always ended up in hot water, and they had to go through that hot water themselves. But they didn't let the hot water change who they were. They fought the beast, and they were victorious because they used strategy, and they used that divine that divine masculine. You know, they use that divine energy to, and they use the divine feminine to shield themselves, and they used the divine masculine energy to fight off this beast and defeat this beast. And you know, maybe they feel like they haven't, they feel like they'll never get the respect that they deserve. You know, this is kind of like negative thoughts. This is like negative thoughts. This Babalawo Orisha reverse. Negative thoughts. You know, you've done a lot. You've done a lot to help the community, but you feel like you'll never ever get the respect you deserve. And this is hitting me hard, because this is right where the baby Eshu is at. And my inner child feels like this. I feel like I ain't really done nothing. Even though a lot of y'all give me such good reviews, and you know, but because of my financial situation, I always end up in these situations, you know. And it's been a fight. It's been a struggle. But the beautiful thing about this is that this comes right after. This 6 of fire. This is telling the baby Eshu to spiritually, you know, don't be spiritually down. Because at the end of the day, the village will know the outcome of this battle. See, right now you think you're thinking that you're in this battle alone. You think you are in this battle alone. Nobody cares. You know, everybody thought that you was a loser. Nobody thought that you would rise from the ashes. You know, and it's like on the inside, you're proud of yourself, but then, you know, you're like, yo, like nobody cares. You know, nobody cares. And this talks about the village will know the outcome of the battle. This is like when Oshun turned into Ibokole, you know, because the world was in hot water, and then she had to fight in order to get up to the heavenly realm. She passed out a few times before she finally got up there, you know. And then when she went up to heaven, where Olodumare was at, Olodumare was like, yo, why do you care about saving these same people who, you know, they don't even really care about you like that? They're not studying you like that. Why are you trying to save these people? But Oshun, she was able to take herself out of it. She thought about the baby Eshus, you know, that didn't deserve to die because of what, you know, what everybody else was doing. And when she came back down as the ugly bird, and she transformed into the beautiful Oshun, this is when she was crowned the queen. And the village knew the outcome of the battle, because the evil had been defeated. The rain stopped and the sun came out. The beauty of the woman is reflected in the nobility and kindness of the man. Very important. Who fights with justice as a weapon or tool to achieve success. So this is talking about the relationship between Shango and Oshun, because Oshun, she is the goddess of beauty. Shango is the man who is noble and kind, and he fights with justice as a weapon to achieve success. You know, see, that's the difference between Shango and Eshu. See, Eshu, he's from a realm where there are no such thing as morality and rules and stuff like that. But Shango, you know, he's all about morality and rules, and, you know, he's all about that. You know, he's all about justice and balance and, equality. Eshu, he don't care about that stuff. You know, if he gotta get dirty, if he gotta do some dirt, in order to get what he need done, you know, he's gonna do it. And he's gonna be acquitted from all charges because whatever he's doing, he's still doing it out of innocence. You know, he's still doing it out of righteousness and out of innocence. The dirt, quote unquote, that is all it's all perspective. It's all perspective. You know? So it says the battle was a great strategy, fought with true art and science, progress, success, and achievements. Very important for my Sagittarius and for all my people that has been in this situation, you know, during this Sagittarius season. Very beautiful message right here. So let's see what Wednesday has for us. Got the Four of Earth. So this represents Capricorn season. This represents, and this is the Ten of Fire. So you see the fire stuff starts out not so good, and then it's real good, then it's real good. Now we're at the Ten of Fire reverse, which isn't good. But let's keep going. All right, there he is. There is the baby Eshu. There's the baby Eshu. There he go right there. So let's keep going. All right. So you got the message from air reversed. And we got Obanani. Wow. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful message from Obanani to the baby Eshus out there. Wow. That is very, very, very beautiful message. So, this is the message for all of my baby Eshus out there. Like, I haven't, when I did the YouTube video yesterday, I didn't turn over these cards on purpose. So on my desk, I only had these cards right here that were still turned over from the YouTube version, but I never turned these cards over until I'm doing this video. So it's crazy that the baby Eshu came up in this reading, and that's what I had on the screen. And then Obanani, this could also mean Mayat, because this is the 7th house energy. This could also mean Akasha, again. This could also mean Ayazan, because we're talking about Eshu. You know, this could mean a very, very mature daughter of Oshun who knows the Obanani secrets. You know? So this is what Obanani wants to tell the baby Eshus out there. Stick to what you have agreed on. Do not let yourself down. You have the inspiration and the protection necessary to finish your work, creation, project, task, or procedure. Negative things will disappear and your capacity will be seen. Train yourself more intensely because there will be great prospects for you. And remember, because this is the lessons of Obanani. You know, every sacrifice that you have to go through is all gonna be for your greater good, even if you may not see it at that time, at that point. You know, even if you don't realize it, every sacrifice that you make, you know, it is a strategy. It is a strategy on a higher level. It's a strategy, and it's for your good. This sacrifice is for your good, you know, because this is the story of Obanani. You know, she was the queen, she was the warrior, she was the great debater, you know, she was the queen of Libra. But, you know, she still had the naivety of the baby Eshu. But it was naive to the point where she even though she was the GOAT, you know, that don't mean that you're not gonna go through tests. You know, there's a lot of wind on that mountain peak. So if you're not planted, because remember the 6 of Earth is Eshu, the Virgo. The Earth sign that is the 6 is the Virgo. So this is talking about there, you know, even though we're very calculated, we analyze a lot of things, you know, in this world that we live in where everything is ever changing and stuff like that, you know, there's never going to be a time to where you're not going to be tested in some type of way. You know, this card talks about you will not always be able to get away from tests. And even if you could, the balance would be negative. Examinations and tests of any nature that you fail to avoid, resorting in countless excuses. You know? So you have to go through the test to prove that you're still this GOAT. You know? And this is a GOAT since this right here is after this. This means that the reason why this person is a steadfast GOAT is because they understood this. They understood this. Because see, if this, and then you got this Obanani right below it, if this was reversed, this reading wouldn't be it wouldn't be so good, you know. So definitely keep this in mind. Do not give up on yourself. You got spirit team, you got ancestors that is willing to help you in whatever it is that you need. Because this 4 of Earth, this talks about by perseverance, you attain success that you had planned. You know, and she was all about planning. You know, all about analyzing, all of that. You gain very important ground through which you can control, manage, and order. Success can bring loneliness, however. And to reach this success, you shall sleep alone. Prophets, the GOAT always reaches the top of the mountain. So if you're in this situation and you feel alone, you know, you feel alone, you feel lonely, you feel like you don't got nobody, then this message of air reverse is talking about you have lost faith in your relatives and they are not taking into account your work. Excessive security has proved to be inconsistent. You have failed to keep up the progress. Get out of your lethargic state, connect with the environment, following the voice of your conscious and your internal impulse. You will see that new energy will arise and that your capacity and talent will be a new bastion. Otherwise, you will remain anonymous. You know? So that's for the baby issues that feels like that there's no hope for them with love, finding that Ayazan. You know? Very, very beautiful message. All right, let's see what Thursday has for us. We got the undies and the mermaids. We got the 3 of fire reversed. Okay. So we got the message from Earth reversed. Okay. We got the water element. This is for my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Make sure you go to your natal chart and see what is in Cancer, what is in Scorpio, what is in Pisces. Because see, this is the crunch time part. So whatever you got in Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces needs to be very strong right now. Because the ground is shaking. This is like an earthquake. You know? And this is why the baby issue is a little, you know, his mental is a little shaky, but then he got some ancestors right here to make sure that he's straight. You know? But, you know, there's some spiritual principles that you got to stand on and be very direct about it. You got to be very direct about it. And these spiritual principles, you might end up losing some things because you may have a grand association with some people that don't mean you know, that you're starting to see that they don't mean you no good, because they fall for the music media manipulation. Very important, you know. And this might be one of the tests. This might be one of the tests to see, are you gonna break down, or are you gonna be steadfast? You know. But in order for you to be steadfast, you got to be tapped in. You know, you got to be tapped in to the entities that can see your life in a bird's eye view. You know, and that's your higher self. Very, very important. This talks about do not be the joker and do not be the victim. You know, you got to stay in the middle. You got to stay in the middle. Because Eshu, he can be both. But in this world that we're living in, you know, you got to be able to balance it out. So don't be the joker to the point where you're laughing at other people since you know that you're going to be the GOAT. You know, don't forget about this part, because this can still get you. You know, because this is in the background. You might not see this coming, but as long as you're staying in the middle, you're going to be straight. So don't be the joker laughing at other people, you know, because they're going through losses. Don't be on no I told you so, all of that. And also, since you chose this path, you can't be a victim either. You know? Because all that's going to do, if you decide to do this, is going to look bad for you in the media. And you're going to lose grand associations. You're going to lose a lot of grand associations that could have got you a lot of money. And then you're not going to look good in the media. And you're going to start seeing this in the Hollywood. You're going to start seeing this week some messengers that are either jokers or they try to play victims. And just because they're a certain type of messenger, because you know SU is the epitome of don't judge me, a lot of people are going to be judging these messengers. You know, they're going to be judging these messengers very harshly. And a lot of these messengers might lose some sponsorships and stuff. So definitely keep that in mind. Now we're getting towards the end of the week. Let's see what Friday has for us. We got Yemoya. Yemoya. There go Yemoya. Yemoya. Let's see what else we got. All right. So Yemoya completes the 666. We got the 6 of earth. We got the 6 of fire. We got the 6 of air. So we got Yemoya, and then we got 3 6s. 3 6s. Very important. See what else we got. All right. We got the 5 of air reverse. And we got the man. Balance. Balance. As long as you stay balanced, this is the stay in the middle card. Stay in the middle. As long as you stay balanced, you stay in the middle, you stay spiritually and emotionally sound, you know, through all the BS, you stay connected to your ancestors, you know, you don't get complacent or lethargic right now. You don't get complacent or lethargic. As long as you're doing these things right here, we got so much help right now. I'm just thinking about that. I haven't even got to the weekend, and we got Yemoya. We got Obanani. We got the baby SU. We got Iku. We got all of these different energies that is here right now to help us. Very, very important. So, making sure that you stay fully balanced within yourself, you're not going to fall for this, which is that extreme envy and greed that's going to lead to sorrow and ambitions, negative ambitions. Because when this card is upright, it talks about do not boast of your virtues, since danger may be looming. You may be unaware of it, or it may be camouflaged. So this is why the baby SU right now, we can't be jokesters and we can't be victims. Because when we're jokesters, laughing at other people who's struggling, you know, while we're up here, it's a test. It's a test to see, are you gonna be balanced, you know, physically, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, or, you know, are you gonna use this phoenix from the ashes to shit on other people? Because the reason why you're gonna lose it all and have all these losses is because there's gonna be people, you know, they're not gonna take that laughing and that joking, they're not gonna take that as lighthearted as the way you probably meant it to be. And you got a lot of people that's gonna be pissed off that you're rising from the ashes and you're the GOAT. They're gonna be pissed off that it happened to you and not to them. So this is why, you know, even though we're gonna be flying high, you know, we're gonna be successful and all of this, we still gotta be balanced. We still gotta be humble. This is the humble card. And what makes you humble? What makes you humble? And this is where Yemoya steps in. You see how she's pointing to this? So Yemoya, she says that the reason why you're so victorious and you got all this influx of abundance is because you have won because you received from the powerful one who offers support. So you received this gift from Yemoya. You received this gift from Yemoya. It can represent important employment offers, contracts, and associations where all parties share a 50-50 basis. Seize the opportunity. Again, if you're righteous and you're on your righteous path and something happens to where you don't want to give in to the music media manipulation and you got to let people go, Yemoya is going to bring the right people into your life who are balanced and who aren't greedy and envious. You might got some people around you and you're kind of naive, so you don't really pay attention because you're doing your own thing. You're busy trying to be the GOAT. You might got people who are broke. You might got some broke people around you and they listen to the music media manipulation and they're associating with you, but they're not doing it in good faith. They're not doing it in good faith. They got an ulterior motive why they're around you and why they're with you. So Yemoya, she's gonna help to clear these people out. And you gotta let her do it. You know, you gotta let her do it. Because that's the only way she's gonna bring this in, because she feels like you're the only one that deserves this, not those greedy and envious friends. You know? So this can be you if you're doing what you're supposed to do. And this also represents the people. This also represents the people who are going to come into your life and associate with you in this new transformation that you're going through. All right. Now we are at the weekend, baby. Let's see what Saturday has for us. Hey, we got leg bar. There we go. We got the baby issue and we got leg bar. And we got the moving card. Transformation, the moving card. And it's funny because I actually might be traveling to Atlanta on Saturday, on my way to Memphis for Christmas. So it's crazy that this popped up. We got good karma. There you go. So if you heed this message, it's going to be a smooth transition. It's good karma. It's going to be good. And it's going to be victorious. Beautiful. Victory is mine. The 10 of water. All the water cards seem to be very positive on this reading. 10 of water. The water element. Yemoya, upright. And we got the 3 of water. So it seems like all the water stuff, for the most part, has been positive. The fire stuff, it's been kind of in the middle. But the air stuff, you know, all my air signs, we really got to watch out, because we can be our own worst enemy right now. So this 10 of water, this talks about against all odds. You were victorious against all odds. That's what this is, the crown of Yemoya. So this is Yemoya. This is Yemoya. And this is Yemoya. But this is her crown. This is her crown. And it's beautiful because you got Legbar right here. And then you got Yemoya's crown right here. And then you got the baby Eshu and you got Obanani. So very beautiful reading. I really like this reading. This is against all odds. You didn't fall for the envy and the greed. That was a test. You wasn't the joker or the victim. That was a test. And now since you completed the test, you got an A. This is a good grade. You got a good grade on your test. And now you got an upgrade. And now this talks about changes. You know? Don't this sound like Tupac to y'all? Changes against all odds. You know? A lot of Tupac energy, because you know Tupac was a Gemini too. So was Biggie. 2 Geminis. Remember how a lot of people said the reason why Biggie died was because he was already kind of headed to that status of the GOAT when he died. Around the time he died, he was already getting up there. But then he had this test that he failed, because it said you can't be the jokester and you can't be the victim. So when Biggie went to that radio station and he was like, the shots missed you, I ain't mad at you, he was being the jokester. And because of extreme envy and greed, he died, because he didn't understand that the gift that he had, it was a gift that came from the powerful one, you know? And he wasn't balanced, but it wasn't his fault, because he had his trust. He put his trust in a person that was also a baby issue, but they wasn't balanced, they wasn't spiritually righteous, and it was a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice. And we all know who that person represents. We already know. I already did a Beyond the Grave talking about Biggie. So this Earth card, it talks about travels, changes in the body, modifications, operations, modifications, you know, changes, moving, renovations, searching for inner and outer beauty, contracts with influential, suitable, and important people. You know, these leg bars right here that's upright, this is who you need to be linking up with. So that's dope. Because when I get to Atlanta, I'm going to link up with my other boy, my other homeboy, that's my big bro, Ty Gemini. We going to link up when I get to Atlanta. Doors and paths that open for the consultant. Like I was telling you, all of my people doing consultations, you're going to get an influx of clientele right now. Decisions made will be the correct ones, but they must be fast and sincere. Contraception, births, and deliveries. Very important. And I'm very excited to see what this is going to be about when it pertains to me. Very, very beautiful spread right here. Good karma. All right. So last but not least, let's see what Sunday has for us. So we got Obatala reversed. Got the Ace of Earth reversed. Oh, there go Yansa. There go Oya. Damn. We got everybody now. We got Oya, Obatala, Legba, Yemoya, the baby Eshu, Obanani. We got Iku. Let's see what's over here. Watch. Let's see if the baby Oshun gonna pop up. Let's see. The Ace of Earth. Oh, okay. We got the 7 of Water. Okay. So this is for my Taurus, my Leos, my Pisces. Very important. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. If you were a Ace of Earth to an illusion, you got to be honest. Is the reason why you lost a lot. You were in a lot of hot water, you know. Were you the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Fire? You were a lioness, a lion. You were gung-ho about an illusion. And this is for all of my people who, they don't really want to hear about nothing spiritual. They don't want to hear about shadow work. They don't want to hear about anything that has anything to do with stuff that you can't necessarily see like that. You know, this is about y'all. And then Oya had to come and get you right. Oya had to play some storms in your life and to try to get you to turn around, to try to get you to see the light. But you're stubborn. Now you're stubborn because you were so spiritually, you know, gung-ho. You were so spiritually on 10, but it was an illusion that you were spiritually on 10 about. You know, maybe you were spiritually on 10 and the relationship was somebody who had negative energy around them. And Oya is trying to stir up some storms to try to get you out of that situation, try to yank you out of that situation, you know. But you're stubborn, and all this is going to do is lead you to confusion and blindness if you don't listen, because Obatala wants to help you. See, when you got Obatala right here and then you got Oya acts right when Obatala tells Oya something, since she respects him, you know, she'll listen. So Obatala is like, look, don't come down on this person too hard. Remember, you know, this person is still important. This person is still needed, you know. So she tried to stir up some storms, but you still not getting it, and you're still not letting Obatala do what he needs to do when it comes to your reality. So I want to pull one more card to see what the result of that is going to be. Yep, there it is. So if you don't listen and you stay distracted, then this is going to be you. The Dwarves and Gnomes reversed. The Dwarves and Gnomes reversed. This talks about selfish, egocentric, and materialistic attitudes, unfavorable legal processes, or physical conditions. It's not going to end good for you. If this is you, you need to get on the right path, because that's what this is, getting on the right path. You know, I know it may be a little energy draining, but in the end, you're gonna be victorious. Don't be this Dwarves and Gnomes reversed. Don't be that, because you got all of these ancestors, all of these energies that's trying to help you out, so you won't end up like that and you won't end up like this. So please heed the message of this week, my friends, and you will be glad that you did. This was a very, very dope reading. I can't wait till y'all see it. Definitely, I I will keep you all posted. Let me know what y'all think about my idea. And, you know, I'll definitely do that for you all, for my patrons. And until next time, peace.